not calling a white shirt. If you would like to grieve the situation, you can grieve. Then that's fine. I'm not calling a white shirt. Are you having a mental health crisis? Do I need to send you to TPU? I'm asking a question.
I've been level 4 for 13 years.
I'm asking a question.
I've been level 4 for 13 years.
Talk to me. I'm asking a question. Are you having
I'm asking you a favor.
Okay. I'm asking a question. Are you having a mental health crisis? Okay. Not having a mental health crisis? Okay. Your cell's open. You're more than welcome to go up there now.
And cuff up. It's the last time I'm going to tell you. It's the last time I'm saying it. Turn around and cuff up.
Please don't.
Your face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, is a video going viral right now on social media where we posted it yesterday and got 1.1 million views within one day. And it caused a debate about who was right and who was wrong, and then what's morally right and what's morally wrong. So I figured I'd bring it to YouTube and we talk about it because I want to know what y'all think about this. Now, we can't play the whole video, of course, due to YouTube and their guidelines with the violence. But if y'all want, I'll leave a link to the video we posted on Instagram showing the whole thing so y'all can get familiar with what's going on first. Now, here's a quick backstory. An Ohio inmate located in the ODRC Ohio Penitentiary has been seen on body cam getting into a fight with two lady correction officers. Now, I don't even know if a fight is the proper term to use because he straight violated both of them together. However, the inmate by the name of Joseph Hunter will be seen on body cam telling the CO that he wanted to speak to a white shirt who is usually the captain of the facility and basically over all the COs because he feels he was being targeted by one of the COs. Now, Joseph proceeds to say that he was asleep in his cell when he was woken up by the female officer basically for no reason. Now, the female CO would state that he was picked for a random cell search, which is the reason why he was woken up. Now, for y'all that don't know, a random cell search is common within the jails, and oftentimes it's geared towards any inmates for behavioral issues or contraband of any sort within a prison. But if you never got a ticket or been caught with contraband or anything, then the chances of you getting a random cell search is slim to none. But it don't mean that it's impossible. Now, keep in mind that random cell searches are just that, random, and it's up to the officer's discretion. So with that in mind, inmate Joseph believes that he was being targeted for a random cell search just to bother him over a previous encounter with the CO prior within that day. So his stance on the situation is that he feels he's being targeted for personal reasons and he asks to speak to a higher up. Now, he was beyond respectful, mannerable, didn't curse at her despite her cursing at him. He asked her nicely not to curse, and she proceeded to tell him he's going to be cuffed up for actually no apparent reason. Now, of course, he refused to be cuffed because he feels that he didn't even do anything except for ask for a white shirt. He told her not to do it, assuming that he seen her take out her pepper spray, so he basically warned her. Then she proceeded to spray him in the eyes, and the rest was history. So we're going to get into the video, I'll let it play, then point out certain things in the video afterwards, but in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Step off.
We are with the side.
Yeah.
Hey, Bama, go. Hey, when you go out there, man, please go get a white shirt, bro.
White shirt's
Man,
coming
tell them
over
it's an
here
emergency,
because
bro.
of a shakedown.
It ain't about the shakedown.
Okay,
It ain't, I don't
what's
care.
it
You can do
about?
that every day.
What's it about that?
Come on, like now. You just woke me up out my sleep for no reason.
It's a random
I ain't
shakedown.
get no.
Okay.
I haven't disrespect you. I never had a jack ticket in my life. Come
Okay,
on.
what does
It
that
ain't-
have
it
to
ain't a
do
random
with me?
shakedown, dude.
It is though.
It do
The
got
cell hasn't
everything
been
to
shook
do.
down since you guys
Come on,
moved in there.
Come on, you thought a motherfucker was laughing at you earlier. You looked at me and then looked like this, like, come on, man, we all
What the fuck
sleep.
are you talking about? You need to step off. Go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about that tape on the ground. You
Please
need to
stop
go
cussing at me.
somewhere else.
Please stop cussing at me. I'm not cussing at you. Please
Hey,
stop
go ahead and just
cussing
cuff up then.
at me. Please stop cussing at me.
Oh, that's the R15 12 S. Go ahead, cuff up. Turn around.
Man, please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Cuff up for what?
Because you want to go see
Please
white
don't
shirt?
do that. I'm
They got
asking
white
you
shirts
to-
and say.
I'm just asking
Turn
you.
around.
I'm just asking you. Please don't
Turn
do that.
around
Ask me.
and cuff up. It's the last time I'm going to tell you.
Ask me.
It's the last time I'm saying it.
Please
Turn around and
don't
cuff
do
up.
Please don't.
Step off.
We are with the side.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's crazy? It's always that one guy in the prison that, whether you right or wrong, he always just trying to tell you, yo, chill. What you mean, chill?
Hey, Bama, go. Hey, when you go out there, man, please go get a white shirt, bro.
White shirt's
Man,
coming
tell them
over
it's an
here
emergency, bro.
because of a shakedown.
It ain't about the shakedown.
Okay,
It ain't, I don't
what's
care.
it
You can
about?
do that every day.
What's it about that?
Come on, like now. You just woke me up out my sleep for no
It's a
reason.
random.
Now, like he said, you see he's saying, ma'am, he's talking respectful. He's not being disrespectful. He's not cursing at her. No, nothing. And he's asking for a white shirt. Now, by law, a lot of people say, oh, well, he's an inmate. He don't got no rights. He's supposed to just listen. That's not how that works. They got certain rights. For one, these officers are supposed to be peace officers. But it seemed like they spread everything but peace. But he said he wants a white shirt, in which at that point she was supposed to get him, he was supposed to come, and that was supposed to be it.
Random
I
shakedown.
ain't I haven't disrespect you. I never had a jack ticket in my life. Come
Okay,
on.
what does
It
that
ain't- it
have
ain't
to
a
do
random
with me?
shakedown, dude.
It is though.
It
The
do
cell
got
hasn't
everything
been
to
shook
do.
down since you guys
Come on,
moved in there.
Come on, you thought a motherfucker was laughing at you earlier. You looked at me and then looked like this, like, come on, man, we all
What the fuck
sleep.
are you talking about?
See, you see what you just did? He basically pointed out a situation of why he feels that she's targeting him. He's saying basically, you looked at me earlier, they was laughing at you, and maybe this is the reason why she's targeting him to have the cell search. And then right off the bat, she said, what the F is you talking about? Keep in mind, this man didn't curse at her, he didn't raise his voice, no nothing. But she said, what the F is you talking about?
You need to step off. Go somewhere else.
I
I don't give a fuck about that tape on the ground. You
Please
need to
stop
go
cussing at me,
somewhere
yo.
else.
Please stop cussing at me. I'm not cussing at you. Please
Hey,
stop
go ahead and just
cussing
cuff up then.
Now, see, at first she told him to step off. He said he's waiting right there, and for y'all that haven't been in there, there's a certain line that inmates aren't supposed to cross on the floor. What he was pointing out on the floor is that I'm not by the line, I'm not crossing it, I'm not basically doing anything that would warrant you to either put hands on me or do any harm to me because I'm obeying the rules, right? And the first thing out her mouth was, I don't give a F about that tape, which is crazy. Now, once again, he didn't raise his voice, he didn't curse back. All he said was, please stop cursing at me, and she said, cuff him up.
Please stop cussing at me.
Oh, that's the R15.
And then he said, please.
Go ahead, cuff up. Turn around.
Man, please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Cuff up for what?
Because you want to go see
Please
white
don't
shirt?
do that. I'm
They got
asking
white
you
shirts
to-
and say.
I'm just asking
Turn
you.
around.
See, then she tried to get funny, right? First, she tried to make her voice all deep. And then she tried to be funny because he said, I want a white shirt. She said, you're going to get a white shirt when you go to SIG. Which basically means that after she cuff them up and they go wherever they go, for y'all that have been incarcerated, y'all know what SIG is. But, yeah.
I'm just asking you, please don't
Turn
do that.
around
I'm asking you.
and cuff up. It's the last time I'm gonna tell you.
Ask him.
Last time I'm saying it. Turn around and cuff up.
Please don't.
And that was it. Now that y'all seen that, let us know in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think he was wrong for reacting the way he did, or do y'all think that the correction officer is wrong? There's been a bunch of people on social media saying that he was wrong for putting his hands on a female, but then you have others saying that the officer was asking for it because she was being disrespectful while he was being respectful, and it seems like she was just abusing her authority. One user would state, quote, "It doesn't matter what he wanted. Y'all forgetting he's in prison for a reason. When he's told to do something, that's what he's supposed to do." Now another person would state, quote, "Man, I worked in corrections. These guys are there for a reason, and she poked the bear. She's a peace officer power tripping and took it out on somebody who lost F's to give. You're in the bull's pen, poking and prodding the bull with people who have no ability to control the emotions." Now another user would state, quote, "He went too far. I'm a correctional officer, 20 years coming up. Confrontational avoidance can act as a form of de-escalation. She should have called her next chain of command, especially if she is the only officer. Sometimes, as for inmates, it's best to obey because she is giving him a direct order and the officer doesn't have to have a reason to cell search. If she is overpowering her complaints on staff, the language she's given is disrespectful, unprofessional, and rude." Now another user would state, quote, "Nah, as a man, I disagree with this because we need to have more restraint when it comes to dealing with our emotions. In this situation, it won't turn out well for the brother. I am pretty sure it's other ways he could have employed. A black man beating up 2 white female cops in prison will not sit well with the higher ups." Now lastly, another user would state, quote, "She antagonized that entire situation from beginning to end. When someone asks you to please leave them alone, do so." So as y'all can see, some people agree with his actions, some people don't. Some feel she went too far and antagonized the whole situation, while some feel she didn't. Here's what I'm gonna say. Just like the user who said that a black man beating up 2 YT female cops in prison will not sit well with the higher ups, that's just the thing. For those that never been to jail, understand that putting your hands on correction officers is one thing, but putting your hands on a female correction officer and 2 of them is another thing. And this is because the male correction officers, when you put your hand on the females, they make it their business to violate you because you thought it was cool to violate a woman, or at least that's how they feel. From personal experience, I know that women know this who work in corrections and they use it to their advantage, whereas they talk to inmates however they want and they antagonize them because they usually are power tripping. And they know that if you do anything to them, then the male guards are gonna come after you. I'm sure after this man did what he did, when he went to the box, they gave him a hard time on top of a beating. And by a hard time, I do mean that they probably beat him up, and when it was time to eat, they either spit in his food or didn't even deliver his food to him. It made him starve. That's a reality of what happens when you put your hands on a CO, knowing they basically control whatever house that you're in. Or if another officer who does run that house, he would hear what happened, and out of protection or loyalty to his fellow CO, they would make your life miserable for what you did. So with that being said, I personally don't think he was wrong for what he did, because clearly the female officer was instigating and antagonizing the whole situation. Yes, she's a correction officer. Yes, she's a female correction officer, but he's a human at the end of the day. Many officers tend to abuse their authority, knowing that outside of that facility, they probably wouldn't even blink the way. Yet, she's here cursing at a grown man while he's being nothing but respectful to her. But once again, y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think he was wrong for doing what he did? Or do you think that the correction officer was wrong? Let us know. Now after all that, the inmate who goes by the name of Joseph would address his Facebook community as the video clearly went viral. And some people are surprised at his stance on what happened, but honestly, I know exactly why he's saying what he said. But let's get into what he had to say, as he would take to his Facebook post to say, quote, "I know when people view this video, it's going to divide the community. People picking sides, spreading hate, and all type of other nonsense. In all honesty, I don't really care about that. I just want to make things right by asking Miss Dill and Miss Gnarly for forgiveness. No woman or human being should have to go through something like that. I would also like to apologize to the family of the victims and TCI because this is something you also had to go through, and I'm sorry to all parties. I never thought asking for help would possibly ruin my life. A year and a half ago, I was stabbed while in handcuffs, and the COs that were supposed to protect me ran, leaving me to get stabbed 9 times. And instead of restraining my assailant, which never should have been roaming the grounds of a maximum security prison, I was maced and left to DIE. This incident caused me to suffer from PTSD on top of other mental instabilities. So when Miss Bill maced me, I blacked out, and it reverted my brain back to the memory of being assaulted, and I felt like once again I was fighting for my life. Not one time did I disrespect anyone in this video. I'm releasing this to the public because if I lose this trial, there's a chance I will end up unaliving in prison. I don't know if my victims forgive me, but Jesus has, and if his will says I deserve to spend the rest of my days in prison, which I know it will not, I will always continue to fight for my liberation. Please view the video with the conscious and open mind. The truth shall set you free, and God bless. Now for y'all that don't know, they're saying that they're thinking about giving him life in prison for that incident. Now this is kind of crazy. Yes, he did go a little too far, I guess, on putting his hand on the female officer. But to give this man life in prison for that is crazy. However, this is why they say know the guidelines and know the laws when you go to certain places, because one place may not be as serious as the other. Whereas if this probably happened in New York, he'll probably just get a ticket, a little more time, but nothing crazy. However, in Ohio, they're saying that just because of this man may spend the rest of his life in prison. Crazy. Now, as far as what he said, 2 things. He could be genuine and feel bad for what he did, but where I come from, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. Now, do I feel sorry for her? Honestly, maybe. I'm also think he's issuing an apology because maybe they got him living foul in there for whatever he did, not to mention he's facing life in prison now. Now, to his defense, he says that last year he was actually stabbed by another inmate while he was in cuffs and left to DIE because what happened was the correction officers left him there and he basically had to fight for his life while he was in cuffs. So the thing is, like he says, he has PTSD. Once he got maced, maybe because PTSD is a real thing, he felt that if he couldn't see and couldn't properly defend himself, maybe something like what happened last year will happen to him again. Who knows? However, we do know that PTSD is a real thing. Now, anybody that's been incarcerated knows, you put your hand on a female CO, it's pretty much over, especially in Long Island, New York. You got places upstate where guys don't make it out and return to their families because they put hands on a guard, period. So this is a real thing. But I brought this to YouTube because I want to know what y'all think about this. Let us know who y'all think was at fault or who was the problem. And do y'all think that his apology was genuine? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.